Leeds United are set to play against Plymouth Argyle today, and this will be a slightly different video from normal because I'm currently on a train. You can probably tell. Yeah, I didn't have time to record anything last night because I was at an engagement party, but don't worry, I've got my notes. So, first up, the team news. Charlie Cresswell is potentially back in the squad after showing some great behaviour in training. That's a very good thing in my opinion. It shows that he can build his way back into the team, and it means that we don't need to play like Ampadu or Rodon today and risk them getting further injured. Meanwhile, Daniel Farke did say we're trying to take the cup as seriously as possible, which could be a risk and mean that we end up playing the sort of in-danger players, but I guess we'll have to find out. In addition to that, Nonto is available. He's been in training since Wednesday, which is good because it means that you can rest some of the sort of exterior players in the squad. Not exterior players. You don't need to try and play Dan James, basically, who is injured anyway. He was going to miss a couple of weeks of football, but it could be a little bit worse, I guess. Who knows? Pascal Straub is also out for at least a couple more weeks beyond Bristol, and Archie Gray will miss the weekend as well. Jesus, it's wobbly on this train. Okay, I did not expect that. So, going to dive into how Plymouth play. This is going to be shorter than normal, as you can probably tell. Plymouth like to strike on the counter-attack because they're a team that likes to play in their own half. This is something we should pay attention to and make sure that when we're building up, we're doing it quite carefully. Enough men behind the ball just to make sure that if they win the ball, we're not ruined and we're not relying on an Archie Gray-esque last-minute tackle to save our lives. In addition to that, they've got quite good finishing. They're not great at creating chances, but when they get them, they can finish them off quite well. And they love a long shot. I've noticed that. Like, they're very set-piecey. They're very set-piecey, very long-shotty.
Mind the gap between the train and the platform edge.
Ignore that. And if we can get it right, we can sort of restrict them to just that. Gives the goalkeeper plenty of time to deal with things. In terms of team news, I'm expecting it to be along the lines of Ilan Meslier, right back probably Shackleton, centre backs of Cresswell and I think Kuka. Kuka rotating in makes sense with Byram on the left. Midfield, I don't see us resting Ampadu as much as I think it's sensible, having alongside maybe Glenn Kamara with a front attacking unit of Nonto. I think we rest Somerville for maybe Veda, something like that, and Anthony. And then at number 9, maybe Piru. I think he's earned some minutes, who knows. The way we're expecting to play, I think, is we're going to really target Plymouth's weaknesses. So, for example, they're really bad at defending against through balls, transitional attacks and counters, which is what we are really good at doing. In addition to that, they're not very good at dealing with skillful players, and that's all we have. So I think we're going to use the wings quite effectively because they also like to play a sort of central game. If we can try and stretch that, we'll open them up in the middle as well. And yeah, I think we're in with a pretty good chance of winning this one. Their style is very, very passive, so we're going to hold a lot of the ball. But when they do counter, I think we try and turn it into a transitional game because when that happens, the more skillful team tends to come out on top. Let's hope that that's going to be us. Expect a lot of rotation from their 11 as well because they do it normally in the league, so I don't see why they wouldn't do it in the FA Cup, especially when they're struggling in the Championship and probably need a little bit of luck on their side. They won't have Adam Forshaw available because he's cup-tied. They won't have Darko JB because he can't play against his parent club. I think we're in with a good chance. I'm going to predict 3-1 Leeds United win. Why not? Hope you enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe, become a member, all that stuff. Comment down below. And I will see you later from Paul on the Fire.